What is going on, lunatics? I hope you're having a great day. Happy Caddy Crypto goes on an X rant in one of his posts. Vegas is out here looking at all the burns that are happening. We're starting to see some impact, but no matter what anybody says, that impact is very, very minor. So I don't want you to think that something magnificent is happening with the burns yet, but we're starting to see some movement. Now, that's a good thing to see. We're going to check the charts out. We're going to check out what Happy Caddy is ranting about. And then we've got some proposals and governance that we can maybe kind of go through here and look at. But first, as always, price action. Price action showing a move down here. We're still at the point of control. We're on the 1 hour, which is where we stay. If you want to make trades, you want to look at the 1 hour and you want to look at the 30-minute. The 30-minute tells me that I've got probably a little bit of upside momentum. Now, I would be scared because I just saw a move to the downside after minting this red right here, getting it down into this range, but that puts me in a buy position right here. Now, on the broader market, I think Bitcoin is about to have another move to the upside to grab liquidity about 27.8, 27.9. There is a move to be made for Bitcoin. So that would also probably correspond to broader markets. And since that's the case, I would think that we might have a move that looks a little something like that right there and puts us into this point of control at 59. So if you're looking for some futures trading and a long position, then around 57 down here, 57.80 or so, moving up here into that 59 range. However, there's also, if we can get there, this little volume area, there's a lack of trade volume until you get to about right here, which is around 6,000. So very possible that if you take a long position from this spot that you could get a nice little move. But I don't think that that's where the play is right now. Let me move out here to the 1 hour. 1 hour doesn't look nearly as attractive. In fact, it looks like we probably are still headed down on the bigger time frame. So, and I look at the same thing over here. I saw a bounce off of the 4 hour. Now that would tell me that over the longer term, I'm about to get a move up here into 6.2. So if I'm looking at a longer term and a longer range, then this is a good opportunity to make a play. Now, here's the thing. If you missed this move, then you would be coming in at this move right here. No guarantee, but it would look like maybe something positive happening. This is the 4 hour chart. And as you can see down here at the bottom on the 4 hour chart, it is giving you a strong buy signal. So I would venture to say that we've probably got some upside coming. Now, when I look at USTC on the 4-day, I'm not looking at it very happily, by the way. However, if I played the top up here, then I took my profit down here at the point of control, and now it's just kind of moving around here, waiting for it to come back up or to come back down. Which direction do you think it's going to go? Well, we move down to the shorter time frames, and on the shorter time frames, it's telling us that we've got a buy signal. We're down here and we're overbought. We can see that we did get a sell-off signal right there, but the cool thing is we've got this down here telling us that we probably are going to move back up to the 1.23 cent area. So this would be a significant move. Again, 10x leverage on this from where it is right now up into this range. That's about a 36% gain. Not too shabby if you can tolerate and you can take that sort of risk. On the lower time frame at the 30-minute level, we're seeing a reverse, but we're still seeing a buy opportunity if you grant over here that this usually ends up being a move back towards the upside. Again, momentum is going to matter on this. We're looking for a play up this way, and if that comes, then we could be looking at something again that rallies up here to the 1.23 area, ironically. So even if we're not seeing it directly on the chart, I still get the sense and the feeling off of this that this thing will probably bounce here and probably come up here and then, of course, back down from there. So that's what I think is going to happen. You do you, boo-boo. Governance proposals. We've got the whitelist coin-in wallets for off-chain burns, passed astoundingly, and the rest of it just kind of moving around. I don't see anything in here that's going to make me say, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm not in support of any blacklisting of anybody's wallets. That's to me, that's thievery. Now I can understand if somebody stole something. This says in the past, the proposal was made to address the issue of the wallet holding 800 million USTC. The initial idea was to use diplomacy to persuade the wallet owners to transfer to CP or to burn the funds. However, it's evident that this will not happen voluntarily. Doesn't matter. We propose to blacklist the wallet to effectively remove the funds from circulation. That will not do it. You can still blacklist the wallet and prevent any transfers or transactions from it, essentially freezing the funds. Directly changing the blockchain state and destroying funds goes against blockchain ethos. No, it doesn't. The blockchain ethos is all about the fundamental right to, if you buy something, if you have something, if you hold something, then you can buy it and or sell it. So I'm going to be opposed to this, but if the community says that they want to, if they want to do this, then I would absolutely support this, because there was a community vote. This is a business, and that business is supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be, burning it, because they were holding it, quote unquote, for us anyway. So, you let me know what you think. Six Samurai not getting the money, so that much is clear at this point. So, and I said before in 11.828, they're gonna have to rewrite it. Like, I don't have a problem with them directly, but it doesn't look good at this point. So, Terra Classic does have a move to the downside over here. USTC, a move to the downside over here. I think that's buy opportunity right now in this market. I broadly speaking, I think that is a good opportunity. So, let's see where that goes. Happy Catty Crypto, however, has gone on an epic sort of rant over here. I hope that he doesn't throw out a shoulder, pat himself on the back here. I tried to work with the L1 to bring independent chain-owned wallet system. Relying on third-party rental is dangerous. They ignored me, governance proposal, bartered a behind-the-doors deal with Hexagon to cut corners with a third-party system, putting it at further risk. I asked Hexagon to reduce their spending props during a direct meeting. They told me to find a cheaper alternative or find more funding. Instead of meeting in the middle, they chose to rebrand for the third time this year after losing their community paycheck to seek alternative funding elsewhere, handing Lunc wallet codebase over to the L1. Once again, none of these people wanted to meet in the middle, so who is it not working for who? They asked me to seek cheaper infra, so I did what I was told. This whole making a scene while ejecting or acting like you are hard done by, or HCC doesn't work with us, is hilarious at best. Come on. This chain suffers from those who are paid, privatized instead of building for the chain, or just jacking off the majority of the time. By the way, what we're really kind of instituting here is the idea that everybody is willing to work for free, and that you're going to get the best employees to do the best work for free. That's ridiculous. People use and abuse Lunc to build out their own infra and systems while the chain perishes. Why? Because they can waltz off to another chain and start building. That's called freedom. That's exactly the principles by which blockchains are built. Just because I build or I help build a blockchain doesn't mean that I am obligated to you for the end of time. You don't own me. I can go where I want and do what I want for the terms of the contract. And if you decide at that point that I'm not worth paying anymore, then I go on my separate way. So, what we're asking for here is basically socializing it and putting it in a commune and everybody working for free. That goes against the libertarian principles of the blockchain to begin with. So I wholeheartedly disagree. I ran my node at a 14K loss. We shouldn't do that. You see me packing up and moving on? No, we keep building, proving our work through actions to gain trust in the community. This is how Lunc Penguins has the strongest treasury rewards and community in the NFT sector for our chain. On top, providing UST airdrops. Now, it's cool that you have the capital, that you don't have to earn money. It's cool that you have the capital to run a node at a 14K loss. That's cool. Not everybody has that amount of money, and because they don't have that amount of money, they should not be treated with disrespect and discourteously by anybody in the community. And if they are, then that person should not be. We should not be supporting that person in the community, because I love the young Lunc community. $280 a month YouTube revenue doesn't even cover the time, electric, internet needed to make or upload the content. Once again, you see me bitching and making a scene. No, actually, I do see you bitching and making a scene. That's what this post is, that you bitching and making a scene. Okay. I stand by the idea of one team, two L1 developers. And now he tells you what he thinks is the way that it should be done. And, fair enough. That's an opinion, and put up for vote. Put it up for a vote. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Never once has any team attempted to actually work with me since the collapse of Terra Rebels and the 150K Ponzi payment. Well, they don't owe you anything, so they're not supposed to. You keep telling me that you want decentralization. And guys, listen to what we're saying here, okay? He keeps telling me it has to be, well, we have to have total decentralization. We can't be doing, we have to do that. However, you're supposed to work with me. That's and you are a validator. So I'm not really understanding what's being said here other than a lot of contrarian stuff. And this is my opinion. You're welcome to disagree with me. But with all this said, I would sit around a fire and sing kumbaya for the greater good of the blockchain's future. The L1 needs to pull their heads out of their sands, reach out, push forward. The reality is we trust these devs most currently. Six Samurai are more like six aliases who don't want to voice docs. So, and I agree with that, by the way. I do agree that we don't know enough about Six Samurais to make a reasonable decision about that. But, at the end of the day, he wants to be a part of the system. That's it. I mean, this is a job application. This is a very long-winded job application. You should be doing what I say the way I say it, which goes against the terms of decentralization, while at the same time pushing what he feels to be decentralization, while at the same time saying, hey, I'm a lunc validator and I should be on the team as well. That's wildly crazy. That's crazy, guys. Come on. And look, if people were to vote for it, I don't care. Like if that's the way we're gonna be, if that's what we're gonna do, I'm cool with that. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's a little wild here just to be reading this. So this is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Catty Crypto. If this ever finds you, I'm not trying to disrespect you, but it's you're to me. This is just kind of walking around in circles, and I'm sure you're going to give me an explanation, or I'm sure you would take the time to give yourself an explanation, to explain to yourself at least how, no, bro, you're misunderstanding. But I think I'm understanding exactly what it is. You want to be involved. You want to be a validator. You want to have a say. You want to be part of how it goes forward and be part of the decision making. Because you want to make the decision, because you think your decisions are right, and kind of not the purpose of the decentralization. Like you said, it is sort of the community sort of coming together, or whatever. But at the same time, programmers get paid, so it's wild. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you disagree with me, that's cool. If you agree with me, even better. But it's not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you again